Well, the screw's not here yet, but we have got a little bit of gaffer tape on there, which means that now no movement. If I turn it around again, no movement. That'll do for now. That'll get us through the weekend. Oh, this is just the most annoying thing that computers ever do. It's been sat like this for ages. Would be quite nice if we had to get it turned on now. I mean, this is already starting to feel like this is going to be my intro for the day. And people ask why I prefer to use a Mac for non-gaming stuff. That is why I prefer to use a Mac for non-gaming stuff. I saw my friend Fardin for the first time in ages today, as you can see from this message on my personal Facebook here. Even more awesome than that though was this message from Fardin's friend Hader here, who says, "Fardin, is this the Lujo? I watch his videos every day, haha." That is the first time that's happened before, and that is really cool. This is all a bit weird. It's just gone 7:30. Anna's upstairs having a break from all this stuff that she has to do all day. Sproglet's gone up there too. I don't recall this hour of the day usually. What do I normally do at this time? I've played all my Football Manager for the day. I haven't got a vlog to edit because I'm doing it now. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't remember what that thing is. I've not had the camera with me all day, which is a shame because, as I mentioned a minute ago, I did meet an awesome person, Fardin, who I went to university with and did my teacher training with. He's awesome, and he would have been able to fix my camera if I'd have had it with me, but I didn't. And he wouldn't have had the screw anyway, but he's a magic technical person. So I'm afraid you didn't get to meet him. We have agreed that we'll meet up at some point over the Easter break though, so you will get to meet him then because he's awesome. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. The response to yesterday's vlog has been amazing. I'm still pondering what to do next, but the general consensus from everybody is that we should be getting in touch with the MP, local MP, which, I mean, it's John Hayes. He's our local MP. Read into that what you will. I don't know how much joy we'll have. I'll give it a try. Probably calling him out on the internet like that is a real way to get him to support me, but we'll try. Alerting the media. I don't know. I don't know if I want to escalate things that far this soon, because it's one of those steps that you take and you can't undo. You can't put the cat back in the bag, so to speak. And yes, I want to get things done, but I don't want the hypothetical phlegm in the milkshake kind of thing where they're doing stuff because their hands are tied and they're forced to do it, but they're not giving it their best. Their heart's not in it because they're being forced to do it because of all this media attention we're getting. And I don't know, I just kind of feel that as a teacher, if I was having to do something a certain way and break normal protocol because the media were trying to force me to do it, I don't think I'd give my best in that situation. Maybe not even deliberately, but it's doing something under duress. You're not going to be at your best with a gun to your head. So it kind of is the nuclear last resort option, but I'm getting closer and closer. We've had another row with the school today because all of the awesome stuff that we thought we'd agreed at that child in need meeting that we had a couple of weeks ago now, where we left really positive. We were really happy that day. We thought things were finally going to change. They were going to arrange to have one-to-one assistance for Sproglet to get him to school. That was due to start today, and we got an email today. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to go back to sending this person who's been coming for the last 6 months 3 afternoons a week just to sit with him, to build up his confidence. And no plan to get him into school. No plan. I mean, even if he wanted to go, this person who they're sending can't take him. And even if she could, she's only available in the afternoons, and even then only 3 times a week. So it's not even close to moving in the right direction towards a decision or a solution. And that's frustrating because You feel like you're making a little bit of headway in one direction. He's started eating again, which is a massive plus. So you feel like we're making a little bit of progress there. He's taking his new medication every day. He's gone through a full 6-pack of Dr. Pepper now. That 6-pack of Dr. Pepper I bought last week is now all consumed. It always follows some medicine. So he's had his medicine 6 days in a row, which is a massive result that nobody involved really expected. So that's really cool. So we've made progress there. We've made progress with his eating. And then we're going to get a new setback with school. And it's frustrating because I had hoped that in a month's time now, when I'm off separately to him again at the end of the Easter holidays, and we planned all along that I was going to take him in that week the way we did at half term, that's fine. But I'd hoped with the new one-to-one assistant lady starting today, I had hoped that she could spend the last few weeks of this term getting to know him at home, going through that process of getting him to trust her, build up that relationship, and then after Easter, we start taking him in the way we did before. We know that works. But at some point during that week, she's here for that process as well. And we slowly transition towards at the end of the week, maybe she's taking him in the taxi or however it works, and we're maybe following in our car. Or we're just here to see him off. And then the theory being, when we get to the following week and I'm back at work, rather than just be, yay, we got him in for a week, now he's not going again, let's start again from zero, it can be, yay, we just had a really productive week, he's gone in all week, and not only that, on Friday he went in without us, and there's a way to get him in on Monday too. And I really thought that's what we were all working towards. And then we get that email today, just says, no, we're not going to do anything with this one-to-one person until after Easter. So nothing changes now. It's over 15 months at this point. Nothing changes now until after that week where we've tried to take him in. I mean, when we went to this meeting and I said about my plans to leave work and do this stuff full time, they said at the time, oh, don't make any rash decisions. Hopefully we'll have him back to school before Easter anyway, and then you won't have to. Well, it's a good job I ignored them and resigned anyway, because now I'd be getting to this point where there's just a few weeks left on the deadline for resigning as a teacher, and now I'd be like, okay, yeah, that didn't happen. Now I have to resign. Now I leave my school in the lurch. Now they've not got time to find an experienced replacement. There just doesn't seem to be any joined up thinking by anyone involved in this process, so who knows? It feels like every day at the moment we've got something new to complain about, and I think what I do need to do is, at the very least, I need to contact the MP. I need to put it all into writing, and I don't know whether it's 1 complaint, 2 complaints, 3 complaints. We've got an official complaint about to go into his GP because they won't see him, basically, without a 3-week wait or to get an appointment, or a 2-hour wait to get a random doctor who's not his GP and knows nothing about him. Neither of those options is good enough. So there's that as a complaint. There's the NHS in general as a complaint. There's the education services as a complaint. I guess the thing to do is just put it all out in writing to the MP and say, look, this is all this rubbish we're having to deal with. What do we do? And get someone who knows how to get things done, getting things done. And if we have no joy there, that's at the point where I start contacting newspapers and TV channels and whoever else, and just jump up and down and sing and dance and draw some attention to this situation. And just once we get to September and I'm not having to go to work every day, and be careful what I say because I want to be professional as a teacher, and a time is going to come, and I can see it in the distance, where I'm going to have all the time in the world to pursue this and get results, and I'm not going to have to worry about what I do to get those results. And when those two things combine, oh goodness me, are we going to see some things start to change. But anyway, that wasn't supposed to be a rant today, but it seems there was one in me anyway. I still feel ill, my nose is running, it's ridiculous. Comic-Con is in 2 days, I need to get over this, because you always get ill after a convention anyway, so I don't know whether it's best to get over the cold, then go and get the convention cold, or just take this cold to the convention and be that guy. Be the guy who takes the cold to the convention and gives it to everybody else. Kind of feel like that's a bit of payback on the universe then, but hopefully it'll clear up. I'm in the late stages of it now. It's just a runny nose and a cough now. I don't feel ill anymore, which is good. And fingers crossed, this gaffer tape on the camera holds. I've been holding it up for 10 minutes now. The screen isn't shaking, I've not turned upside down. It's amazing stuff. Buy gaffer tape. It costs 12 quid, but it's brilliant and apparently doesn't leave a sticky residue. I've not tested yet. If it does, that's going to be great. But I'll just sort of screw through it, I guess. And when the screw comes, they've confirmed it'll be 7 to 10 days. So, progress on that front anyway. Kinda would prefer the progress in the other area though. I'm sure I'll have more news for you tomorrow because I sent a very strongly worded reply to that email from his school at lunchtime and I've heard nothing yet. So I'll be able to bring you right up to speed with what excuse they've got on tomorrow's vlog.